Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about updates from Friday practice in Monaco. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X at James's Pit Lane, I'll leave a link in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. So I didn't expect to say this today, but it's been the day of Ferrari. Who would have thought that? You know, I think everyone expected going into Monaco that this track would not suit Ferrari. I mean, we've seen over this season that their car is good at high-speed circuits and on race runs, but Monaco is just the opposite of both those things. You know, it's a track full of low-speed corners, and on top of that, qualifying is far more important than race trim, and that's because it's so hard to overtake in Monaco that your qualifying position is so important. But fair play to Ferrari, they look really good in Monaco. Charles Leclerc went fastest in FP1 and FP2, Lewis Hamilton was close behind his teammate in FP2, and really good stuff from Ferrari. And it could be down to quite a few reasons, like they're running the 2024 Monaco rear wing on this year's car, and it seems to be working a treat at the moment. It's also been reported that Ferrari have been struggling a bit with ride height at several Grand Prix this season, and Monaco is a track where you want to raise your ride height a bit to avoid the bumps. And is that playing into Ferrari's hands with other competitors perhaps raising their car? I mean, I think these are all valid points, but it's a great job from Ferrari what they've achieved in Monaco, and they just seem faster than the McLarens, especially the Red Bulls. The Red Bulls look absolutely nowhere at the moment, but we've seen Red Bull be absolutely nowhere, and then Max Verstappen goes and does something amazing as the weekend goes on. But we saw last year in Monaco they really struggled. I don't think they're going to be in the fight this year either. But overall, a very interesting Friday, and it will be interesting to see if Ferrari can keep this pace going forward. Now, given the short and narrow nature of Monaco, it doesn't surprise me that there were incidents on Friday, and there were two incidents involving the Ferrari drivers of Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. So we'll start with Hamilton, and he was forced to abandon a flying lap in the closing stages in practice, having encountered the slow-moving Alpine close to the racing line on the entry to Massenet. And Hamilton was heard commenting over the team radio in the immediate aftermath of the incident. Those guys were going slow there, and yeah, you can't go that slow, that close to the racing line when the driver behind is on a hot lap. I know it's difficult in Monaco, but you just can't be that slow near the racing line. Now, the driver of the Alpine was Pierre Gasly, and Sky F1's Karun Shandok said it was unacceptable for Gasly to be unaware of his surroundings, with him saying it's literally one of the worst places, maybe the worst place, you could try and get out of the way of somebody there. It's unacceptable to me to be dawdling close to the racing line like that in that spot. That's unacceptable to me. Now, in regards to Hamilton's teammate Leclerc, he was involved in an incident in free practice 1 with Lance Stroll at turn 6. Basically, Leclerc ran into the back of Stroll on the approach to the corner, with the Aston Martin driver moving onto the racing line when Leclerc was on a flying lap, and the incident caused a brief red flag after 10 minutes due to debris. And that was because Leclerc's front wing was damaged in the incident, and the team managed to get that repaired, and that was all fine, but Stroll missed the remainder of the session due to damage on his gearbox. Now, this was 100% Stroll's fault. You know, Leclerc is on a fast lap, he's approaching the corner at high speed, and Stroll just moves on to the racing line. Now, both drivers visited the stewards following that incident, and I thought it was going to be some sort of fine for Stroll as well as a reprimand because it was practice, but that's not the case because Stroll has been given a grid penalty. The steward's verdict read, the driver of car 18 stated that although the team warned him of the arrival of car 16, he did not hear the radio message, and that led to the incident. We consider that car 18 was wholly to blame for the collision. Car 16 was not in a position to avoid the collision that took place. In the circumstances, we impose a one-place grid penalty for the race and 1 penalty point. Now, as I say, I am surprised that a grid penalty was imposed given it is practice and it's not qualifying, but I think it's the right decision as well because what Stroll did was just not on. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.